Welcome to Biology, my dear student. Today is lecture number 7. So, my dear student, we are discussing on chapter 7, evolution. And in chapter evolution, last class we have learned about universe. My dear student, today let us see that how Big Bang theory explain us the origin of universe. So my dear student, today we will discuss on the Big Bang theory. So I hope that all of you have heard about the Big Bang theory. So today we will learn about Big Bang theory. The Big Bang theory. So my dear student, the Big Bang theory states that all the matter of universe was present at a single place in the form of hot and dense fireball, having a high temperature of nearly 10 to the power 12 Kelvin. So my dear student, Big Bang theory explains us that all the matter of the universe was present at a single place. Okay, so here you may see one diagram. Can you see one diagram here? So a diagram here it is shown. Now at a starting point you will find that, okay, so you will find that all the matter of universe was present at a single place in the form of very hot and dense fireball. So it seems to be a fireball. Okay, so Big Bang theory explain us that the universe was at a single place in the form of a very hot and fire ball, and they said that the temperature was nearly trillion. Okay, trillion means 1000 billion Kelvin. So such a hot fireball was universe. Okay, so they said that at first the universe was like a fireball with a very high temperature. Okay, then after the passage of nearly 20 billion years, okay, so here you may see the time is shown. Okay, so after the passage of time, so here they said that nearly 20 billion years an enormous explosion took place. Okay, so after nearly 20 billion years, okay, after that what happened, and a very huge explosion occurred. So when a fireball explode, okay, it just burst out. Okay, we can say it burst out and it exploded. Okay, so its explosion took place, then the universe start to expand. So here you may see expansion of universe is going on. So the diagram is showing that at first it was at a single place, then slowly what happened, explosion took place. Then after explosion what happened, the universe expanded and hence the temperature came down. So as the universe start to expand, spread, okay, expansion took place and hence the temperature also came down. So up to here you understood. So Big Bang theory, what does it states, that at first the matter of all the universe was at a single place and there seems like a very hot dense ball, and the temperature was very high. As the time passes, so nearly about 20 billion years after what happened, an enormous explosion took place. After that what happened, universe expanded and hence the temperature came down. Okay, then as the temperature came down, hydrogen and helium formed sometime later. So as after the expansion occurred, what happened, temperature came down. So as the temperature came down, there hydrogen and helium, these two element was formed. So after some time what happened, helium and hydrogen was formed. The gases condensed under gravitation. So there was gravitation. So these gases, what happened? They condense and form the galaxies of the present day universe. So it is said that, so Big Bang theory states that hydrogen and helium, this what happened? They condense under gravitation and form the galaxies of the present day universe. So today we say our galaxy, that Milky Way, so it is also formed in this way. And not only Milky Way, there are millions of galaxies are there, and one of our galaxy is Milky Way. So Milky Way is formed in this way, it is said. So today we have the present universe. So galaxies of the present universe are formed in this way. How? The hydrogen and helium, these gases condense under gravitation and form the galaxies of the present day universe. Okay. The Earth is believed to have been formed about 4.5 billion years back in the solar system of the Milky Way galaxy. So it is said that Earth is a part of solar system, and solar system is a part of Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so we may say Milky Way is a part of universe. So first is universe, then it comes Milky Way, that galaxy, then inside galaxy what we will find? Solar system. Inside solar system we will find our Earth. Okay, so it is said that Earth is formed about 4.5 billion years back. So our Earth, it is said that it originated 4.5 billion years back in the solar system. So here is a diagram which shows our Milky Way galaxy. Okay, here you will find that Milky Way galaxy is shown. Okay, so this is the theory of Big Bang theory. So Big Bang theory, I hope that you have understood. So Big Bang theory, they state that first all the matters of the universe was at a single place, and this seems like a very hot fireball. Then after some time, okay, nearly about 20 billions later, what happened? An enormous explosion took place, and after that what happened? The universe expanded. As a result, what happened? Temperature came down, hydrogen and helium was formed, and this hydrogen and helium and these gases condense under gravitation, and this is the way how galaxies of the present universe formed. And our Earth also formed in the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, it is said that about 4.5 billion years back Earth was formed. Okay, so I hope that you have understood the Big Bang theory. So Big Bang theory, they explain how universe originated. Okay, and along with universe, how Earth formed. Then now, my dear student, let us know that the condition of early Earth. So today we live on the Earth. Today, whatever condition of the Earth, the early Earth may not be in this form. Okay, so let us know that in early condition, what is the condition of the Earth? The Earth formed 4.5 billion years back. So we know that Earth formed 4.5 billion years back. There was no atmosphere on early Earth. So it is said that when Earth was formed, there was no atmosphere. So today we live in an atmosphere condition of the Earth. But early days, okay, about 4.5 billion years back, there was no atmosphere on the Earth. Molten mass covered the surface from which water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide and ammonia were released. So molten mass covered the surface from which, so it is said that there was no any atmosphere on the early Earth. Then molten mass covered the surface of the Earth, from which, that from the molten mass which covered the surface of the Earth, so we may imagine that the Earth is covered with the molten mass. Okay, so you may see molten mass means what? It's like okay, molten mass means it is a very you can see volcanic eruption, that molten mass you have seen, that burning condition. So that molten mass covered the surface of the Earth, from where water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide and ammonia were released. Okay, then water vapor, okay, it was present on the surface of the earth. When the ultraviolet radiation of the sunlight fall on that water vapor, then that water molecule split up into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen as a lighter gas, it escaped, and oxygen, what happened, it combined with ammonia and methane, and as a result, what happened, they formed water. Okay, so water, what happened, the surface or the you can say the condition of the earth is slowly and slowly from the molten stage, what happened, they started to cool down. Okay, so now what happened, water is formed, so slowly it cooled down. So water, what happened, it fall as a rain. So as the water formed, it fall as a rain, and it filled all the depression, and then only what happened, ocean in our earth was formed. So it is said that rainfall, so that water fall as a rain, and they filled all the depression, okay, on the surface of the earth. Then as a result, what happened, ocean formed. Then carbon dioxide was available. Then in this way, what happened, ozone was also formed. So as a result, our atmosphere got that ozone layer. So this is how the atmospheric condition of the earth was developed in early earth. So at a 4.5 billion years back, there was no any atmosphere, but later what happened, after the molten stage of the atmosphere, okay, we cannot say atmosphere, molten stage of the earth, what happened, slightly what happened, they cooled down. Then a condition came where it extremely cooled down, and some reaction took place. So here we have seen that water vapor, which was at the molten stage, where what happened, when sun ray fall on them, okay, then ultraviolet radiation, they convert that water vapor into hydrogen and oxygen. So hydrogen as a lighter gas, it escaped, and oxygen, what happened, they combined with methane, then ammonia, and as a result they formed water, carbon dioxide and ozone. Life appeared on earth almost 400 billion years back. So my dear student, it is said that life appeared on earth almost 400 billion years back. So 400 billion years back, it is said that life appeared on earth. So my dear student, I hope that you have understood the Big Bang theory and the condition of early earth. So from early earth to today present earth, this is the way how the changes took place, because of which we are learning this in the chapter evolution. So evolution means changes. So can you see here how earth has faced the changes? Okay, then life appeared on the earth, and appearance of life on the earth is an very unique evidence in the history of origin of universe. Okay, so I hope that you have understood, and next class we will proceed with origin of life. Okay, so thank you and have a good day.